You are sitting in your room in late 2018 staring at a live subscriber counter. The gap between your channel and T-Series keeps shrinking. Across the world, printers start spitting out your name. Chromecast devices and smart TVs flash the same message. A Wall Street Journal subsite gets defaced. Billboards appear. Fans turn a subscriber race into an internet-wide emergency. You are Felix Kjellberg. The world knows you as PewDiePie. For years, you have been the independent king of YouTube, but now a massive Indian music company is closing in. MrBeast buys billboards and ads. Fans print signs. Elon Musk appears on Meme Review. The internet turns you into a symbol. One-bedroom creator against corporate YouTube. And this war will eventually push you past 100 million subscribers. The first individual creator to ever do it. The man who outgrew the internet. But this empire was not built in a boardroom. It was not funded by Hollywood. It began with a Swedish college dropout, a cheap setup, horror games, hot dogs, Photoshop art, and a camera pointed at a kid who had no idea he was about to become the face of YouTube. This is the story of how PewDiePie survived fame, survived scandal, outgrew the hazed algorithm, and eventually walked away from the top of the mountain to find peace. The corporate reject. To understand the king, you have to look at the hustle. Gothenburg, Sweden, 2010. You are born into a family of corporate excellence. Your mother is a chief information officer, later named Sweden's CIO of the Year. Your father is a high-level corporate executive. You are expected to follow a serious path: university, career, respectability. Instead, you sit in a lecture hall at Chalmers University of Technology, studying industrial engineering and management, and you feel nothing. You hate it. You leave. Your parents do not finance the dream. So you work. You sell hot dogs. You work as a harbor captain. You sell Photoshop artwork online. Every small job is just one more step toward one thing: a computer powerful enough to make videos. Finally, you buy it. You turn on the camera. You launch Amnesia: The Dark Descent. A normal gamer tries to look cool. You do the opposite. You scream. You panic. You invent voices for random objects, like a golden statue you name Stefano. Your English is frantic. Your reactions are absurd. The camera quality is rough, but the feeling is real. You do not call viewers fans. You call them the bro army. You end videos by punching the camera. The bro fist. You make millions of strangers feel like they are sitting in the room with you, and the internet starts falling in love. The Anchor. By 2011, the channel is growing, but the grind is lonely. You are spending endless hours alone in a bedroom, screaming at horror games for people you may never meet. Then a mutual friend shows your videos to a girl in Italy, Marzia. She finds you funny. She sends you an email. You start talking. The connection is instant. Before the massive fame, before the controversy, before the constant pressure, you fall in love. You travel to meet her. In October 2011, she moves to Sweden to be with you. Eventually, you live between Sweden and Italy, then settle in Brighton, England. Marzia becomes the calm center of a very loud life. On screen, you are chaos. At home, she gives you something the internet cannot: reality. She builds her own audience too, but she never lets the camera consume everything. She becomes the quiet foundation behind the PewDiePie empire. The Kingmaker, August 15, 2013. You surpass Smosh. You take the crown. You are now the most subscribed channel on YouTube. The platform bends around you. You upload constantly. Your audience grows at a speed nobody fully understands. And then the industry realizes something terrifying. When PewDiePie plays a game, the world pays attention. You play Flappy Bird. You play Surgeon Simulator. You play Skate 3, a game that had already been out for years. Suddenly, attention spikes. Old games find new life. Indie games explode. The media starts calling it the PewDiePie effect. You are no longer just reacting to culture. You are moving it. You sign with Maker Studios, which is later acquired by Disney. You appear on South Park. You go on Stephen Colbert. You publish a best-selling parody book, This Book Loves You. You are the face of YouTube, but the crown is heavy. And the louder the internet gets, the more trapped you start to feel inside the character you created. The Edge of the Abyss, by 2017. You are burnt out. You are tired of forced energy. Tired of screaming for a younger audience. Tired of being the clown the algorithm rewards. Your humor gets darker, more ironic, more reckless. You start testing the edge, then you cross it. You make a video testing the freelance site Fiverr. You pay two men to hold up a deeply offensive anti-Semitic sign. You say the point was to show how absurdly far people will go for money online. But the joke fails completely. The Wall Street Journal publishes a major expose. The fallout is immediate. Disney cuts ties through Maker Studios. YouTube cancels the second season of Scare PewDiePie. You are removed from Google preferred ad tiers. The mainstream press turns you into a warning label. Then, later that same year, during a heated live stream of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, you lose control again. You scream a racial slur. The internet stops. You upload an apology video. You look exhausted. Not edgy, not ironic, just ashamed. You realize that the persona you built for laughs has drifted into something toxic. A normal creator would disappear. A normal creator would get swallowed by the backlash. But you understand the only way forward. You have to evolve. The Great War. You step away from pure gaming. You build shows around the audience itself. Meme review. Liwei. You laugh, you lose. Your fans are no longer just watching. They are part of the machine. Then late 2018 arrives. T-Series starts closing in. A massive Indian music company, uploading at industrial scale, is about to take your #1 spot. Your fans launch Subscribe to PewDiePie. At first it is a joke, then it becomes a global movement. MrBeast buys billboards. Fans print flyers. People run campaigns in the real world. Printers are hacked. Chromecast devices flash the message. The battle turns ridiculous. Then it turns dangerous. In March 2019, the perpetrator of the Christchurch mosque shootings uses the phrase before committing the attack. You are sickened. You are horrified. On April 28, 2019, you release a serious video telling your audience to end the meme. You shut the movement down. The subscriber war ends. T-Series takes the #1 spot. But by then, winning no longer feels like the point. You have seen what happens when a meme grows beyond your control. And you are ready to heal. The Renaissance. In June 2019, you return to something simple. Minecraft. No war, no scandal, no media fight. Just a game. You introduce Sven. You build a world. You tame Jürgen. You laugh like the kid who started in Sweden. For the first time in years, the audience is not watching you survive pressure. They are watching you have fun. The series becomes a massive hit. It helps ignite a major Minecraft resurgence on YouTube. Then life changes again. On August 19, 2019, you marry Marzia at Kew Gardens in London. The anchor becomes permanent. Less than a week later, the impossible happens. You cross 100 million subscribers, the first individual creator to do it. You survived Disney. You survived the media firestorm. You survived the subscriber war. And somehow, you rebuilt your empire with the only thing that never really left: your audience. The Stoic Retreat. You have conquered YouTube. You have survived the media. You have survived yourself. Now a new generation arrives. Creators with massive budgets, retention graphs, studios, challenge videos, global optimization. You make the opposite choice. You start reading philosophy, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus. You begin to understand something the algorithm will never teach. More attention is not the same as more peace. You and Marzia buy a house in Japan in 2019. Then COVID delays the move for years. Finally, in May 2022, you leave Brighton and move to Japan. The content changes completely. No more constant screaming. No more algorithmic panic. No more trying to be the loudest person online. You make relaxed vlogs. You document daily life. You learn the language. You surf. You train. You become quieter. Then, on July 11, 2023, Marzia gives birth to your son Björn. Fatherhood changes the game completely. You are no longer trying to win the internet. You are trying to protect a life outside of it. By 2026, even the regular vlog rhythm starts to fade. You still upload, but on your own terms. No boss, no race, no crown to defend. just a camera when you actually have something to say. You went from a screaming gamer to an edgy commentator, to a community leader, to a husband and father building a life far away from the noise. You did not just play the YouTube game. For a decade, you were the game. You are Felix Kjellberg, the man who outgrew the internet and finally found peace. If this story changed how you look at the creator economy, hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.